Hey guys, welcome to USL Lifestyle, where you live your life differently. I'm your host, Ayasha Roberson, and on today's episode on USL Lifestyle, we have some wonderful guests. We're going to be talking to you about mental health. As you guys know, we have talked about all parts of wellness, but today we're going to focus on our mental health and how the services can help you. So guys, stay tuned, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, guys, and today I have for you this beautiful guest on today's show of USL Lifestyle. I have Mrs. Jenna Rutherford and Mrs. Melissa Rodriquez from Gen Psych. Welcome, ladies, to the show.
Thank you so much.
We are going to talk to them about mental health. Now, you guys, thank you again for coming to the show, and thank you guys for tuning in. Now, can you tell us a little bit about Gen Psych and what are your services?
Sure.
So, absolutely. So, Gen Psych has been a mental health provider in our New Jersey communities for 16 years this year.
Mm-hmm.
So we have locations all over New Jersey, several in North Jersey, and we're expanding further into South Jersey as well.
Great.
We provide mental health, addiction, and eating disorder programs, outpatient programs. So partial care, 5-day-a-week program, intensive outpatient programs, which are 3 days a week for children, adolescents, and adults.
Great.
Yeah.
And can you tell me a little bit about the resources that your program provides for healthcare insurance people? So who has healthcare insurance can come to Gen Psych. Can you tell me what insurance companies take?
Sure. Yeah, we are in network with almost all private commercial insurances.
Mm-hmm.
That meaning things such as Blue Cross Blue Shield, Aetna, Cigna, major insurance companies like that. We're all in network with them. And then we do take some Medicaid and then also managed Medicare as well.
Great.
So typically, insurance shouldn't be a barrier.
And I like the fact that Melissa had said about, eating disorders, substance abuse, and mental health, which is sometimes hard to find, and it's outpatient, guys. And they also take insurances, and I know it's very, very hard for people to find a place that takes their insurances. So they take a lot of commercial insurances. So make sure you check that out as well. Can you tell us a little bit about your IOP program for teens?
Sure.
And the transportation that you provide?
Oh, absolutely. And I'm so glad you asked, because I feel like, with the transition, right, like back to life and, with some of the COVID protocols are, lessening as vaccinations are increasing, which is a good thing, right? But with that comes so many, life stressors and, anxieties and even some depressions along the way. And so sadly, a lot of people are suffering, right?
Yes.
So we are so excited and happy to share that we are transitioning our programs back in person. And we're doing that in a great effort because we see that so many people really need that level of intimacy, right? That we've lost along the way with COVID. So in specific terms for our children and adolescents, we have partial care 5-day-a-week program. So we start at ages 8 and up for those programs, and schooling is provided for our youth and teens that come to us for our day program so that they don't fall behind in school. But the majority of their day, as I share with, professionals that refer to our programs or perhaps parents that, call with concerns, sometimes our hospitals, therapists that are making those referrals, but I explain to them that really if a child is in that level of need, that the therapy should really dictate the day. And then eventually we transition that said child, down to an intensive outpatient program to kind of lessen the therapeutic time, right, and help them transition back into schooling.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love that fact, and you don't find a lot of, I don't find a lot of programs that does that type of transitional when it comes to our youth.
Yes.
And that support system, because so many parents need that support when it comes to their youth, to their children, especially during those very vulnerable ages of their teen years, and they making so much transitioning, whether they're in school or getting ready to enter into college as well.
Yeah.
Now, I know that we spoke a little bit about the in-person services. Now, in regards to the virtual services, is that something that you guys still do, and is so much still a need as well?
Absolutely, yes. At all of our locations, we are offering virtual services for those that aren't comfortable coming in person yet. So they'll have the choice if they'd rather come in person or do telehealth virtually.
Great. And that's also, guys, for you guys who are not in New Jersey, New York, or even like the parts of Philadelphia metropolitan area that can't get to a location. They're doing virtual, in-person type of meetings with you guys. So if you guys are in any part of the United States, you can also check out Gen Psych and make sure you get some services for you and your loved ones, because it's very imperative that you are, in fact, taking care of your mental health just as well as you're taking care of all of your wellness needs. Now, can you tell us a little bit, how can people get in contact with Gen Psych? How can they get a part of your program and get some services for themselves and their family?
Sure. So we have an admissions line, and we share with folks that, you know, our admissions team is amazing and responsive and compassionate and very helpful. They're at 855-436-7792 Monday through Friday. And Jenna and I, in our commitment, you know, of course, to Gen Psych and our programs, but also our communities, really just spoke upon our hearts to also make sure that we extend ourselves as much as possible to the community as well, because we understand that there might be someone who needs us and admissions is, you know, closed down for the day at, let's say, 5 o'clock in the evening. You can always get one of us. I'm very reachable. I just share my cell phone with everyone. You're never bothering me. It's 908-798-1494.
And mine is 908-303-7592.
Great. And how can you tell people to connect with you guys on social media?
Sure, I actually have a list of all our social media and handles. Instagram is at GenPsych, GenPsych spelled GenPsych_PC. Facebook is GenPsych, space PC. Twitter is at GenPsychPC, all one. TikTok is at GenPsych_PC. And last but not least, our LinkedIn is GenPsych space PC. And also for up-to-date marketing for Gen Psych, you can also follow our social media marketer and community relations specialist, Dietra Pickett.
Great. And you guys make sure you connect with them on all social media platforms, and make sure you reach out to Jenna in regards to any type of mental health needs that you need, especially if it's on the weekend or after hours as well. And make sure you reach out to Ms. Pickett.
Yes.
In regards to the digital marketing as well, for all your digital marketing needs when it comes to Gen Psych. Thank you guys so much for being on USL Lifestyle. And thank you guys so much for tuning in to USL Lifestyle, where you live your life differently. Make sure you connect with USL Lifestyle on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at USL Lifestyle. And of course, make sure you connect with me on all social media platforms, Ayasha Roberson, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram as well. And guys, please make sure you email me your comments, your suggestions about this episode, with things you want to see in the near future, at Ayasha@urbansocializenj.com. Again, it's been a pleasure to be with you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. And again, thank you guys for living your life differently on USL Lifestyle. See you soon. Have a good day. Namaste.